everyone and welcome to Lurgan Junior High tonight. I want to introduce you to some of the people who contribute to the family atmosphere in our school. Let's go and see them. First of all, I would like to ask how your child settled into Year 8. Perhaps Mrs. Irwin, this is one for you, as Ethan started the school only last year.
Well, first of all, Ethan really enjoyed staying around the school last year at open evening, and he enjoyed seeing the variety of subjects that he would be studying. However, back in September, the end of August, September, it did take Ethan a wee while to settle in properly. It took him about a couple of weeks. But I have to say that the staff worked very hard in making sure that Ethan was happy, which he is now. And I can honestly say that Ethan loves his class, he loves his form teacher, he loves his subjects, and he loves all his teachers.
What about you, Mum? What do you think the advantages of a Key Stage 3 only school are?
First of all, I think the first main advantage is such a smooth transition moving up to big school. When you were in Year 8, there was only 3-year groups, so there's only 2 years that are bigger than you, and there's no big pressure of exam beforehand coming to school, so it's a very straightforward move. I think secondly, there's such a close rapport between the teachers and the children in this school. Your same form teacher follows you right throughout the 3 years, and there's all the teachers there are really focused on teaching just those 3 years without the pressure of teaching children who are going through the very big exams at the top of the school in an age 11 to 18 school. So that's certainly they know you so well by the end of those 3 years, and I think that's fantastic having those teachers just throughout those 3 years. And thirdly, I noticed a real development in you. I see just how many opportunities you have had as you grow in confidence, and there's so many opportunities you get in terms of leadership and sports and so many different areas that all the kids in your school have the chance to do, which they might not have to the same extent in a school that that caters for kids from 11 to 18. So those are the 3 main things I can see.
Mrs. Kearney, what do you think about Nathan's progress, the opportunities he has had and his interests?
Well, Nathan has settled in really well from he come to the junior high, and although he was quite sociable before he come, he has been able to continue that with the opportunities being after school clubs, sport. He's very into sport and has enjoyed that and continued to enjoy a variety of sports. He has enjoyed his drama, he's enjoyed music, and hopefully he'll continue. He's settled in well with his class and his peers, and enjoys the junior high very much.
We managed to record our 3 interviewees chatting about what makes our school special.
I know that my child would be happy to go and speak to any of the members of staff if he had a problem,
Yeah, I agree. I think over the 3 years they just become really close as well, with their teachers and with their class too, and it's a real kind of family atmosphere.
The Board of Governors are obviously very important in our school, so I spoke to Mrs. Cardwell, who represents us there. Mrs. Cardwell, perhaps you could tell everyone what your role is and how you feel it benefits the school.
Well, Katie, my role within the school family is as a Board of Governor. I've served as a Board of Governor as a parent representative for 8 years now, and have been very privileged to do so. It's been a real honour to do that, to be trusted with that responsibility, which is a big responsibility. Within the Board of Governors, I probably see myself as someone very interested in pastoral care within the school. That would really be the main thing that I try to focus on, pastoral care of the pupils and how they're being cared for, and pastoral care also of the staff throughout the school, from canteen staff, road crossing individuals, caretakers, right up through to the principal and the vice principals of the school.
There is no doubt that everyone is valued in our school community and everybody's opinion is respected. With that in mind, I'm going to put the newest teacher in our school on the spot. So, Mr. Logan, as our newest teacher, what are your first impressions of the school?
Well, as I say, I've been here for a full term now, but I have to say, my first day all summer, I really was, really worried and apprehensive about it. But very, very quickly, from the very first minute I came in the door, I met Mr. Johnson. I knew it was really, really friendly school, very welcoming. Everybody has always taken time to make sure everything's okay, make sure I have everything I need, and have no real stresses or no real worries. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed the school. Every day brings something different. Some days in the classroom, some days outside, helping out with rugby and whatnot. But as I say, every day so far, it's been so good. I really, really enjoyed it.
Mr. McDowell is in charge of the transition from primary school to Lurgan Junior High. I wonder what's involved. How do you help pupils as they move up to the junior high?
Okay, well what we try to do in junior high school is in May and June when they're leaving P7 is we would visit the primary schools and we would get to know a little bit about them before they come to the junior high school, and then what we do is with evenings like tonight is we let the pupils showcase what they can do. Something else that we would do when they come to the school in August, at the end of August and September, is they have two days of school to themselves where they get to meet their new form teacher and they get to meet their new teachers and they get shown around the school by our prefects. So we usually find that works very well when they've got the school to themselves for 2 days, and if anyone is nervous or anyone has questions to ask, that they can ask their form teachers or Mrs. Curry or Mrs. Kerr or Mr. Thompson, who will be with us. So I hope you all have a good evening and enjoy yourselves.
You can see our staff are genuinely committed to our pupils, and I'm not just talking about the teaching staff, I'm also talking about the non-teaching staff. Come with me to the canteen to find Mrs. Gordon and see the pupils having a great time. This is when we socialise and have a chat. We can listen to our iPods, play games on our phones, or catch up with our friends. Hi Lily, how are you?
Katie, I'm fine.
Suppose everybody's been driving you nuts today?
Oh, not too bad. They've all had their lunch, let off a bit of steam. I'm sure we're all one big happy family.
Mrs. Black has been a classroom assistant for many years and has also had a child who has moved through the school. She also helps people who speak English as a second language. What message would you like to leave with our parents who want to send their children to the school?
I would really like to encourage parents and children coming to look round tonight to not only look at the academic side of school, but also our pastoral care that we offer all children who come through our doors. There's nothing better than seeing a child develop personally, and whether it's an academic or a vocational approach, we like to see all children being included to the best of their natural abilities.
My very final port of call is the front office. On many occasions, Mrs. Blakeney has helped out the anxious child, even me, and dare I say it, the stressed out parent. Mrs. Blakeney, could you explain to us what your role is in school?
Right, Katie. Well, my name is Miss Blakeney, as you know, and I have worked in the front office for 13 years now. And as well as my administrative duties here in the office, I would be the first contact that any visitor or parent would come to the school. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I deal with it all myself. We work together as a good team, but I would be the first one that they would bring their query to me, and I would normally direct it to the most relevant person, either the principal or PE staff or whatever the query was. So I do like that part of my job as well, and I do feel it's important, first of all, to make everybody feel welcome to Lurgan Junior High School, and hopefully to assure them that I will be able to sort the problem out for them. And also, pupils come to the office as well, and maybe at the beginning of the year where children are coming from P7, it's quite a big school and a big change, so I like the pupils to feel comfortable about coming to the office and feel that they can come and ask any wee queries that they have. And I always find that for job satisfaction for me, I like to be able to sort out the problems for them, because they're not usually big ones. It can be something from lost PE kit, or maybe lost in the school because it's quite big. So I usually find over the months, you find that the pupils have no problem coming to the front office just to chat about whatever they feel necessary.
Well, that's the end of our film. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and don't forget to ask lots of questions.